Hey there, my name is Reza Imam from Entrepreneur Elite, and in the next few minutes, I want to show you how to skyrocket your authority and attract a steady stream of 5 and 6 figure clients like a tech startup. Now, this video is for you if you're an entrepreneur looking to attract qualified leads and grow your business, or you're a seasoned executive that wants to attract corporate consulting, high-end coaching, and paid speaking clients. Now, if you're struggling to get new clients or afraid of stepping on your own because you don't know how to get clients, then keep watching. Because in the next 10 minutes, I'll show you how to turn your expertise into a steady stream of 5 and 6 figure clients that are actually eager to talk to you. Now, you already know the power of a book. A book differentiates you, it positions you as an authority and as an expert, and ultimately it shows that you have a system or a process. So it's not just your own thoughts and your own advice, but it's a process that you've developed, it's a system you've developed that you can put out into the market. Now, I help you position yourself as an expert by helping you develop that process or that system or that method or that protocol or that framework or that tool. So now all of a sudden, it's not just you and your own opinion, it's your process, it's your system, it's your method, it's your protocol, it's your framework, it's your tool that's independent of you, right? So once you have that, I'm going to show you how to launch your book to Amazon bestseller status. I'm going to show you how to generate consistent royalty income from your book. I'm going to show you how to gain authority and industry recognition. I'm going to show you how to use your book to attract premium consulting clients. I'm going to show you how to build a brand and earn media attention off of the back of your book. And I'm going to show you how to use your book to attract paid speaking opportunities. Now, I have what I call my authority and outreach system. And what it does is it leverages Amazon and LinkedIn to attract high quality leads that trust you, view you as an authority, and that are eager to speak to you. Now, here's one of the books that I've written called Six Figure Blogging Blueprint. It went on to generate tens of thousands of dollars and dozens and hundreds of leads, actually. Here's another book I wrote called The Passive Income Playbook. Same thing. It generated tens of thousands of dollars and hundreds of leads for me. Here's my Amazon published account dashboard. You can see my name right there. You can see the time span from April of 2016 to April of 2020, and all the books that I've sold and promoted in that time. Here are the royalties that I've earned. So it's over $120,000 in royalties over the past 4 years. You can see the far right column, $112,000 almost in the US, 7,800 British pounds, about 1,268 euros, and so forth. So altogether, it's about $120,000 in actual royalties that I've earned and generated from my books. As far as the outreach system, people have followed my advice and it works. So here's someone who messaged me. He said, hey Reza, I read your LinkedIn sales machine and it helped me generate leads that later turned into $300,000 in sales. So my system works. Here's someone who followed my system and he's telling me, hey Reza, I'm currently reading LinkedIn sales machine and I have to thank you for the advice you've given in there. I've implemented just your headline strategy so far and it instantly got me a new potential client. So people are following my advice and they're getting great results. As far as my own results, using my own LinkedIn outreach strategy, you can see this is a screenshot, or these are screenshots from my iPhone, and people are reaching out to me on a daily basis on LinkedIn, saying, "Yeah, I'm open to a meeting. Yeah, I'd like to hear more about it. Thank you for the kind words, etc., etc." Here's another screenshot. Sure, I'm interested and curious about the cost. Let's talk sometime in the next few weeks. Let's talk in July. Yes, I'm interested. People are really just responding. People are sending me their calendar links. They're coordinating times with me. They're saying, yeah, I'd love to learn more. I'd love to know more. Please do share. I have leads coming into me on my Fitbit on an almost daily basis. Hey, I'm sure I'm open to listening. I'd be happy to connect with you. Feel free to reach out. And I just wanted to show you the quality and the caliber of leads that are reaching out to me. So this is a gentleman named Lou. He was the CEO of a software company that sold for $500 million. You can see he's at Harvard Business School. Um, Here on his LinkedIn profile, he's reaching out to me saying, "Hey, yeah, what's your email?" So we ended up having a conversation. Here is Sherry. She's the global CIO of the Honest Company, which is the actress Jessica Alba's um, skincare and soap and kind of body care kind of line of products. She's their chief information officer. She responded to me on LinkedIn and gave me her her personal email. Um, Here is a gentleman who was the chief information officer of a health system and hospital network in Denver, Colorado. Here he is messaging me saying, "Hey, how about a few times for us to, we're coordinating times for us to talk and meet." And here's a woman who is the chief operating officer at an insurance company in New York. You can also see she went to Harvard Business School. Responding to me here. Hey Reza, thanks for reaching out. Yes, I'd love to learn more. So this is just a caliber and the quality of people that are reaching out. With this outreach method that I've developed. Now, coming back to you, there are some common problems and pitfalls that I see all the time. And number one is you need to be viewed as an expert. Now, maybe you've already written a book or you want to, but you have no time to actually promote yourself. So that's problem number one. Number two, you need better positioning. So you may have a powerful process or framework or powerful experience, but you need help with the branding, the positioning, the credibility, and the differentiation. Or number three, you need a way to easily attract clients. You're tired of solely relying on referrals, and you need to build a brand that attracts clients to you. So that's something I hear all the time. People don't have enough leads. There's not enough lead flow. They have no way of actually generating clients on demand. Now, I want you to do these three things to get fast results. So, number one, you have to craft killer messaging and positioning. You have to differentiate yourself and highlight your thought leadership. And this is really where battles are lost and won. You have to launch an authority engine book. Now, rapidly launching a hard-hitting book that positions you as an expert and allows you to charge premium prices for your consulting, speaking, and training. Essentially, people will pay you more because they view you as the expert. And then lastly here, you need to have a system that effortlessly attracts high-value leads. So I'm going to show you how to create an aggressive and structured outreach plan using your book that easily and consistently attracts high-value clients to you day in and day out. Now, about me, again, my name is Reza Imam, and I've spent over a decade in healthcare tech, managing and deploying multi-million-dollar systems to thousands and thousands of doctors, nurses, and healthcare executives in Chicago's biggest healthcare system. I've also developed this process that leverages Amazon and LinkedIn to position my clients as an authority, generate qualified leads, and grow their influence fast. So our whole process is to treat it like a tech startup. So what that means is I help seasoned entrepreneurs and executives launch books and content that grows their authority without them writing it themselves. I also make the whole process hands-off by treating it like a tech startup, and we'll show you how to use Amazon, LinkedIn, and influencer outreach to build your authority and attract premium, high-end clients. Now, as far as the system, there's three main pillars. So pillar number one is positioning. So the first step is validate product market fit. So product market fit is key. Whether you're launching a business or a book or a software product, you need to understand what the market wants and then give it to them. And then step number two here is to take that research and understanding of what the market wants and craft a killer messaging and positioning statement that differentiates you and builds your authority. And then number three, I want you to create what's called a minimum viable book. That means it's a short, hard-hitting book full of story, imagery, and emotion that motivates your readers to take action. So that's pillar number one, which is positioning. Pillar number two is the publishing pillar, where we're going to help you launch or write your book using agile sprints and artificial intelligence. So that's how you rapidly get the book done without writing it yourself. I'm going to show you how to create a stunning user interface and user experience. And that really means having a compelling title and subtitle and a cover that captivates the reader's attention. And then I'm going to show you how to leverage Amazon's print-on-demand publishing system to publish your book in digital, print, and audiobook formats. And then pillar number three is promotion, which is the most fun. So I'm going to show you how to launch an aggressive online book marketing campaign using anticipation, exclusivity, and intrigue. And what that means is if you remember the way Gmail launched back 20 years ago, Gmail was invite only. It was not open to the public. Someone had to invite you to use Gmail. So that's number one. If you remember Facebook, same exact thing. Facebook was not open to the general public. You had to have a .edu email address, meaning you had to be a college student or work for a university to be able to use Facebook. So they used anticipation, exclusivity, and intrigue very intelligently, and I'm going to show you how to do the same thing. Then I'm going to show you how to create targeted outreach campaigns using LinkedIn and influencer marketing to reach out to your ideal customer. And then I'm going to show you how to build an overall personal branding and PR strategy to attract attention to yourself. So those are the three pillars of my entire launch like a tech startup process. And it works really, really well. Now, again, we show you how to use Amazon and LinkedIn to generate highly qualified leads that trust you, view you as an authority, and that are eager to talk to you. Here's more proof. Here's a client of mine, Dr. Eric Frazier. He was a psychologist who wrote a book called The Psychology of Top Talent. And he really wanted to show organizations and companies how to attract, retain, and promote just high-performing employees. So he used his book to get onto the Morning Joe show with Joe Scarborough. And you can see his recommendation he left for me here on LinkedIn saying Reza is a great teacher who makes the whole process of ebook publication a start to finish breeze. Here's another one of my clients, Dan Kuznetsky. He launched a book about public speaking, and now he knows how to launch a bestseller. He knows how to take this book and generate clients from this book. And there's a testimony he left for me on LinkedIn as well. Reza's system is easy to understand, concise, and very helpful. And then here's a college student, Justin Monsanto, who took my advice and launched a book on influencer marketing. And he sent me an email a few months later saying that he's generating hundreds of dollars per month, $700, $500, $667 per month from this little book that he published on Amazon. And he's still in college, right? So really, really a great story and kind of a great email for me to get from him. Now, there are three vital elements if you want results. Three vital elements if you want results. And number one is speed. You have to act very, very quickly and deliberately. The second is surprise. And what that means is you have to understand the market and show up forcefully. You can't show up meekly, you can't show up weakly, you can't show up doubting yourself. You have to show up boldly and forcefully. And number three is you have to take ruthless, relentless action. So speed, surprise, and ruthless action. Now, here's how I help. I will help you craft razor-sharp messaging and positioning. I'll show you how to rapidly launch an authority engine book. I'll show you how to create a strategic outreach system to generate clients fast. And I'll give you access to my high caliber networking and accountability group. I want to give you a little bit more details on those. So number one, razor sharp messaging and positioning. Like I said, this is where battles are lost and won. So I'm going to show you my simple formula to create a messaging and positioning statement that builds your authority and influence so you cut through the noise in the market and stand out. So like a cheetah in the jungle, it's incredibly powerful and it instantly positions you as the expert that you are. So prospects are eager to talk to you. Number two, I'm going to show you how to launch your authority engine book. It's going to be a hard-hitting book that you can literally launch or you can literally write in less than 24 hours. I'm going to show you my 24-hour book formula, which is my problem, process, proof kind of template that allows you to write your book in literally 24 hours or less. Now, speed is so critical. This process makes writing a book fast and easy so you can differentiate yourself and start up your marketing engine. And then number three, I'm going to show you my system to attract 5- and 6-figure consulting and speaking deals literally in the next 30 days. Now, I'm going to show you my 3-step LinkedIn marketing strategy that floods you with a steady stream of highly qualified leads that are eager to speak to you. And I'm going to show you how to build relationships with industry influencers so they promote you to their massive audiences. That is going to help you get high-paying clients fast. oftentimes even in as little as 30 days. And then number four, I'm going to give you access to my accountability and high level kind of network. Now, every executive says they need accountability. I always hear, hey, it's lonely at the top. Hey, I've gotten this far, but I feel like there are not many other people that I can rely on, that I can reach out to for advice, that can keep me accountable, that can push me. So I hear executives and entrepreneurs say this all the time. So they really, really like the networking and the accountability aspect. So that's why I added that in my program as well. So I'm going to give you access to weekly accountability and coaching calls where I share my insight and my personal feedback with your project. And I'm going to give you access to my world-class network of CEOs, VPs, C-level executives, entrepreneurs to connect with you and cheer you on. Now, this is so powerful because a lone cheetah could only take on a small animal, but a pack of cheetahs working together, it's amazing what they can do. So that's why I have this as the fourth component of my offer, which is the accountability and the networking aspect to motivate you and propel you further as a team and all together. Now, as far as pricing, I wanted to touch on that really quickly. So you have to think, if an average client is worth anywhere from $5,000 to $50,000 for you, the key question to ask yourself is this: what is it costing you not to do this? If each client is $5,000 to $50,000 plus, what is it costing you not to do this? Right? It's a scary thought when you actually think about it and you calculate how much money you may be losing out on by not taking action. Now, as far as my options, I have two options. One is the done for you option, where you need it all done. So you fully outsource the entire project, from the research to the positioning to the writing to the publishing to the launch and the promotion, to me and my company. And that's a low 5-figure investment. So this is really good if you have no time. If you know what you want to say, you know what you want to do, you just don't have time to execute. So you outsource it to me. That's a fully done for you option, low 5-figure investment. The second option is coaching, where you just need my coaching and my support and my system. So in this situation, I reveal my system, I coach you through the process, I give you access to the accountability and the networking group, and that's a low 4-figure investment, right? So this is good for you if you just need the accountability and the structure and the guidance, right? So the next steps are, if you like what you've heard so far, if what I'm saying makes sense to you, if you find yourself, in a position where you really need to get to the next level, let's book a short 30-minute call. Now, I can't work with everyone. I need to work with people who are experts, who are good at what they do, who have a strong track record, and I need to have good rapport with you, because this will be an intimate process. Whether we work together in a coaching capacity or if you outsource the entire project to me, it's an intimate process, so we need to make sure we have good rapport. But on the call, what I want to do is kind of understand your goals, what you're looking to do, what you've tried so far, where you're struggling, why it's important to you. We can discuss a high-level execution timeline and what it would look like to work together. And we can go over how you would build your authority, differentiate yourself, and attract clients. So if you're interested, go ahead and click the button below. You'll see my calendar down below this video. Let's go ahead and schedule a time to chat, or you can use the chat window to contact me. But go ahead and just schedule some time below. We'll set up a Zoom call. We can discuss through your project and kind of where you're at and what you're looking to do. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to talking to you. So thank you so much for watching this video. I can't wait to talk to you soon, and looking forward to the conversation. Take care.